This is the Beara Peninsula, Bear Island this side, the mainland this side, the Atlantic Ocean behind me. I looked out of the window this morning and I thought, today I want to talk about perfecting happiness. My name is Matt and I was introduced to meditation and Kumye more than 20 years ago. What is Kumye? Well, it's a Tibetan yoga. It consists of simple breathing and movement exercises that energize the body and calm the mind. It's also a very effective gateway to meditation and a way to deepen our practice. I teach meditation on workshops and retreats, and then March 2020 happened, the lockdowns. Someone said to me, well, no bother, you can just continue on Zoom. And I was like, can I? Zoom? So I have done 1 or 2 sessions a week with maybe 700 people participating at different times, but there's been a core group of 50 people who have attended just about everything. We began at the beginning quite a few times. We got profound very often. We addressed and readdressed some of the sticking points and also revisited some of the highlights. And after 18 months, we felt it was time to crystallize all that practice and learning and result into one step-by-step progression, from learning to meditate even, all the way through to a clear, confident meditation that we can also integrate in our everyday life. So just to say a very little bit about my own journey, by age 30 I had had so many opportunities, but I felt like I'd really backed myself into a corner and I had no choice but to look deeply inside of myself and see what was blocking my own happiness. Now, I'm one of those people who believes that meditation is the greatest gift you can give yourself in this life. And I think anybody who doesn't agree with that either doesn't meditate, or when they meditate, they're not really meditating. Now, joking aside, meditation is the most wonderful gift you can give yourself in this life. And who's it for? Well, it's for you if you've never had the time or opportunity to practice meditation. Or maybe you've tried it, but you find it frustrating or elusive. Alternatively, you may actually meditate regularly and maybe for many years, but you feel like you're stuck in a fog and not going anywhere. And finally, for anyone who's decided that self-care is a priority and knows that unless we feel well in ourselves, it's very difficult to be the caring person we want and need to be. Plus, anybody who wants to smile, to put a smile on your face, because this is not solemn or serious. It's actually about finding the innate joy within ourselves also. So this approach consists of simple breathing and movement exercises that relieve the deeply rooted tensions that interfere with meditation and actually mess with our heads and mess with our lives. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk because we can't do any of the exercises fully now, but I just wanted to give you a flavor, a taste of how when we bring our attention into the whole body, then we can be very centered and concentrated and relaxing at the same time. So let's just do some simple movements. Maybe even if you're at your desk pretending to work or you're in the train, you can do this also. So just sitting upright a little bit first of all. And mouth slightly open, breathing through nose and mouth. And just let your head come forward a little. If it's not too conspicuous, all the way down, so the chin is close to the chest. Feel the back of the neck opening and lengthening. Shoulders low and relaxing. Let the breath flow naturally. And then slowly bringing the head up until you're looking straight ahead. And then continue lifting the chin so it's pointing towards the ceiling. I'm sure even if you are in a crowded place, people aren't staring too much. There's much weirder things go on in the world. So the chin up towards the ceiling, mouth open, just jaw relaxing, throat opening, a feeling of the throat opening, the chest opening a little. And then bringing the head slowly down, or bringing the chin down until we're looking straight ahead. And then tip your head so your left ear moves in the direction of your left shoulder. Feel the right side of the neck opening and lengthening. And then slowly feeling the movement, bringing your head back up until the head is upright, and then down to the other side, so right ear towards the right shoulder. Feeling the left side of the neck opening and lengthening, both shoulders low and relaxing. And then bringing the head back up to the center. And just move the shoulders a little. And then rubbing the hands together. Good if you can do this at heart height, but if you need to do it under the desk or more subtly, that's fine. Rubbing the palms together until they feel warm. And rub the back of the left hand, back of the right hand. Rubbing the hands together again. And then bring your hands slowly down to rest, palms down on your knees or your thighs. And if you like to close your eyes, and it's possible, please do. Bring your attention into the body, to any feelings or sensations in the body. Feelings is like something is moving or like something is held, stuck. Just bring light attention into the body. Don't need to give it a label or like it or dislike it. Just mere attention, light attention. And keeping our attention in the body, centered in the body, you can try opening your eyes. Just have a soft gaze, so we're not looking at anything in particular, but we're seeing everything, so it's like a panoramic way of seeing. So our attention in the body, but eyes open. Continuing to breathe through nose and mouth in a natural rhythm, as it is. So maybe, even in just a few minutes, you can feel the difference. Imagine what we could do in 49 days. So the structure of the series is 7 weekly sessions of 90 minutes each. So you can follow the sessions live, or you can review or late viewing via the recordings. And then there's practice, guidance and advice for in between the sessions. And of course there'll be opportunities for clarification and for questions. So I don't believe in quick fixes, but I do think it's important to set a direction. And I'd like to give an example of a boat. If we're going to make a change or an improvement, we'd think about cleaning the boat, painting it, hanging flags and buntings, making it look pretty. But all that fades and becomes old again quite quickly. Alternatively, if we were to turn the rudder just a few degrees in the morning, we'd end up in quite a different place by the end of the day. So that's real change. Changing our inner environment, it's not so much seen, but it has real impact on our life.